Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokoman here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode with Bayer Leverkusen. In today's episode, we've got a few games for you. I need to remember who we're playing against, to be 100% frank. We're going to also take a look at Leon Bailey. Someone mentioned it. We'll probably skip the Dusseldorf game. So I think we might play both legs against Real Madrid in this one. I think we just pull the band-aid off. We get that one done and dusted. I think we might both play both legs, because I think maybe we play the Wolfsburg game, then Real Madrid, and then Real Madrid again, and maybe skip the Hoffenheim game, or play a bit of it and be 4-0 up and then skip it. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? If you didn't watch last episode, go back and give it a watch. Let's get to skipping this first one, but let's first of all take a look at Leon Bailey. I don't know if I could check his stats, which is a shame, because it'd be awesome if I could, but let's see how he's been getting on. Wow, Leon Bailey is now 87 rated, value of 88.5 milli. Damn, man, he looks tasty. We can't look at his stats, which is a little bit frustrating. Like, I can look at his attributes, but I'd love to see, like, what he's doing at Arsenal. This is one thing I suppose that Football Manager has over a game like FIFA, is that it doesn't kind of store those stats, which I understand is probably a difficult process to do. They don't really store those stats, so we can't really go back and see how Leon Bailey's actually got on at Arsenal, but he's looking tasty, man. 87 rated overall. He's as rapid as ever, and he's still only 24, so you'd more than happily have him in your squad, wouldn't you? Right, so Dusseldorf at 18, so surely we can pull this one out of the bag with a quick sim. Surely. It's got to be the case. 4-1, you'd love to see it. Oliver Torres doing some damage as well. That's nice to see. Oliver Torres with a hat-trick. Lucas Vasquez getting a goal as well. Oliver Torres with a hat-trick. Go on, Oliver. And that'll stand us in good stead. Where does that put us in the league now? We need to focus on this a little bit. We're third with 56 points. I don't think we can catch Bayern Munich. I think we're going to finish third, which I'm genuinely happy about. I'm so cool with us finishing third, so I don't mind. Right, boys, this will be the squad for the first game. We're going with Kramaric up top, Almada just behind, Paulinho on the right, Arnold getting his first start. They've got a strong side, right? But my idea is we need to rotate a little bit, because we've got Real Madrid coming up. I don't think we can get higher than third now, so even if we lost this game, we're still comfortably in third, I guess you could say. Kind of, we are. So I'm not going all out for it. Almada's going to get a start, though. I want to see him. Wagnerman at right back. Still a strong back line, though. Soda Tar, strong centre mid. Torres on fire, obviously, in the sim game with Maximilian Arnold. So it's a strong team. I'm just thinking ahead. I'm thinking Real Madrid and how difficult that's going to be. Well, here we go. Match day 28. Taking on Wolfsburg. Not going to be an easy one. I've got no expectation that it's going to be easy, but I think we can win. I think we're good enough. We should be putting teams. Wolfsburg are having a terrible season. We should be doing well against sides like this. Babu now. Nice and quick is Kevin and Babu. We know all about him. He's strong as well to Stefan. Oh, they've done really well here. They're undoing us pretty quickly. Harry, he's very good on the ball. Open space. Boar's absolutely messed that up. Opening stages, though, it's been very tentative, as you'd expect, and it's first game of the day for me, so it's always like that on the first game of the day. But I fancy us in this, I really do. Kramaric, of course, as soon as we, well, I'm saying this if we are going to get a lead. If we do get a lead, Almada's done fantastically. Almada, he's in. Oh, there we go. 1-0. But Kramaric, if we can get a little bit of a lead, we'll be off the pitch as quickly as possible, because I want him fit for the Real Madrid game. Kramaric now is going to play in Paulinho. I believe he's on. Paulinho now. Still got it. Paulinho in towards Torres. Oh, he's going to get another bite at it. Referee, come on. Definitely a penalty there. You can't manhandle him. He's going to give him a yellow card as well. And we're going to have a penalty. We're not good at these, though. We're not good at the penalties. So I'm not overjoyed at this. I've got to be honest with you. I would have preferred Oliver Torres just scored it first time. It's definitely a penalty. He just kicks him. I don't know what he's thinking there. We're not going to have Maximilian Arnold take it. We're not going to have him take it because this is his old club. So we will have, we'll have Kramaric take it. Why not? And I sense this won't be a goal, but hey, you got to try these things, haven't you? I hit it with some power. Let's see what happens. And it will be a goal for Kramaric. And there we go. Comfortable. All of a sudden, comfortable. 2-0 Leverkusen. There we go, 19th goal of the season, top goal scorer in the Bundesliga. So it's nice when we can rotate, but this man doesn't get rotated often. We need him on the pitch as much as possible. Having said that, Bellarabi is on his way back. He's just got his little bandage next to his name now, so Bellarabi in future games. We could get to see him playing football again towards the real tail end of the season, but some big games coming up. He could really play an important part to us. Arnold now finds Kramaric. Kramaric is clever. Finds Almada to finish off the game. It's 3-0. This is comfortable now. This is really comfortable. They've become very sloppy on the ball, and Almada goes straight through. Easy peasy, boys. Easy peasy. 3-0. Torres now finds Paulinho. He's going to whip that in towards Kramaric. Doesn't get to it. The youngster Arnold will have a volley. Why not? Why not hit and hope them? Why not hit and hope them? It's good for him to get a start. He hasn't played masses of football, but it's always good to get him on the pitch. You know, give him some game time. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. Oh, surely that's maybe a little bit of a fight. I think he got the ball there quite clearly. I'm just begging for the foul, basically. I'm like, surely that's a foul. I mean, the game's kind of stayed open, which is what I'm finding really interesting, is as if they haven't tried to make changes. Almada now, who's on a hat-trick, might I add, and he's going to fire off a shot as well, blocked in the end. But they don't seem to have made any changes to shore stuff up at the back. And I think the biggest issue here is they don't have much force coming forward. They're really slow in transition. We've talked about Leipzig a lot, but they're really quick in transition. They get the ball forward very quickly. So I often find myself out of position. Not the case here against Wolfsburg. Almada again now springing forward. And if there's anyone on this pitch having a good game, it's him. He's going to whip that in. He's going to find Kramaric, and it's 4. It's 4. Kramaric makes it 4-0. And I think, you know what, boys? I think we might see my way to the end of this one. Job done. 4-0. Almada, honestly, what an impressive performance this is from the kid. What an impressive performance this is. Beautiful lifted ball in. Kramaric, all day long. 20 goals this season now. I wouldn't normally look to do something like this, but at this stage, there's no point continuing. We're going to jump to Sim, and I'm going to bring off Kramaric, though, because I don't want him playing the second half. So we'll bring him off, we'll bring on Silas, and then I'm going to sub to the end. Because there's no point playing it, is there? You know, 4-0 up, we can get more games in doing it this way. And let's jump to result, and we win 4-0 comfortably. I hope you guys don't mind us doing it this way. I think it makes sense, and there we go. Great victory. They even had a player sent off towards the end. Right, now it's time to get ourselves ready to take on Real Madrid. This one, I can guarantee you, will be a lot more difficult than that last one. I can absolutely guarantee that one. It's interesting as well to see how they're going to line up. And then we've only got a day's break before Hoffenheim. So we're going to have to play that one as well, I think. But yeah, it's interesting to see how they're going to line up. How are they lining up, actually? So you got Dybala, Hazard, Asensio, Modric, Casemiro, Bonucci, Varane. Oh, this is going to be very, very difficult. Right, so this will be our lineup. Kramaric obviously a little bit tired after the last game, but he's still in the team regardless. It's a decent back line for us, decent central midfield, and Isco and Kramaric being the partnership. Although Almada looked really good in that last game, so for the future moving forward, he certainly could fill those shoes of Isco. Isco coming up against his old club, obviously. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. We're at home in this first one. Let's hopefully have a decent performance. Well, there we go, guys. This is the big games. These are the ones we wanted, and a massive game. The home leg is always the most important, right? The home leg is the one you need to get a decent result. At least not concede the away goal. We managed to do so well against Man City. Let's see if we can do the same here. They won 5-3 against Lyon to get to this stage. There's still some big teams left in the tournament as Bayern Munich are romping it. Oh, nervous, but let's do it. Lucas Vazquez now making a run down the wing. He's cut out by Ferland Mendy, but this is a little bit of headway being made now from the boys. It's nice to see. Link up between Kramaric and Isco there. He's lovely. Isco's going to pull that one back towards Maximilian Arnold. He just won't find him, unfortunately. Casemiro will now bring it forward. And Dybala on the ball. I can't believe they've got Dybala, and I've absolutely misread that. Hazard coming forward now. Let's force him wide, and we do. And Sven Bender there when we needed him to be. Oh, we did really well there of forcing him down the line. We've still got Carvajal as well. Carvajal's someone that we contemplated looking at, actually. I just think he's probably out of our price range. And out of Real Leverkusen's range of... Oh, wow. Range of player that they could sign, as Casemiro's going to end up with that ball back. I don't know how that's happened there. So, what's surprising is they've not really rejuvenated this Real Madrid side. It's still very old. Obviously, Dybala coming in is nice to see, but it's still an old squad, 2 seasons in here. Although we don't know who they've got on the bench. So there could be some I thought we'd played that then, but we hadn't. There could be some players from the bench, and we're plotting our own downfall now as Asensio comes marching forward. Sven Bender gets on it, Tapsoba blocks it. And what's been given here? Oh, I think he was offside. Getting lucky. Well, they're going to high press in this one. You can see it already, and Isco had found that ball through. That would have been 1-0, surely. Not even Real Madrid will be able to stop Kramaric if he gets in on goal. I can guarantee you that. Not even Courtois. No one will be able to stop Kramaric if he gets in on goal. The big question is will we be able to get him in on goal? Will they allow us to craft that kind of opportunity? I would imagine that they don't want to. But we'll see what happens. Diaby does really well there. Surely that's a foul. We'll float this one in now to an area that can be ran at. Tapsoba! Oh, just over. Nice start, though, from us. They're pressing high, but we're giving as good as we get at the minute. Lovely stuff from Dybala's going to flick it up and be blocked. Try be too fancy with it. We don't want no fancy flicks here. If we get the opportunities, we will damage them. And they need to know that. Surely they know that. So there'll be no fancy flicks from us. We'll just get the job done. Paul Pogba now coming forward for Real Madrid. I don't want to stand off them too much. I feel like Paul Pogba's got a great long shot, so I don't want to stand off him too much, but I'll happily stand off a little bit. Dybala now, what can he do? We're kind of forcing them into these tight areas, but I'm just nervous at some stage in one of these tight areas they're going to find a way through. In fact, I'm extremely nervous about that. As we played it off Asensio there for that. Oh, he's done brilliantly there as Arnold to pick that up. Does he find his man? He does find his man. Kramaric for the first time in this way is away. Oh, no. I said if he gets through, it's a goal. And it wasn't. It wasn't a goal. Oh, no. I thought that was it. I probably took a stride too many in that. A little bit nervous from me, maybe. Wendell now charging forward. If he plays the ball, he can't get the ball to come off. We will in the end, though. Here we go. Diaby's going to be begging for Kramaric to make the run. They've got bodies over Kramaric. Oh, it's a touch, though. It's a touch. He just needed to bang it straight time, didn't it? Straight time, first time. He needed to bang it first time. Oh. Isco there has done really well to find Kramaric. What can he do? It's going to be a tight angle. Can Kramaric pull it back? Oh, he just couldn't, could he? I thought I might have the footwork to pull it back, but he's a little bit tired, and we've really been asking a lot of him with runs, but that'll be half time. Oh, it's a tense game so far, but I feel like we've given as good as we've got. We should have scored with that Kramaric chance, though. We really should have done. Real Madrid coming forward here in the second half with Pogba. Tapsoba's in there to block it again. He's having a great performance since coming back from injury. This is the situation we're finding ourselves in. Too much, though. Kramaric now. Not really many options. He's going to have one in the end, but he's not going to find it. We don't really have that pace going forward. It might be time to make a change up going forward, to be fair. Maybe Silas. Maybe Silas. Oh, we might have a problem here. Maximilian Arnold's taken out Asensio, and he's got himself sent off. We've got a red card here in the Champions League, and this is really bad news for us now. There's Maximilian Arnold. It's just a challenge he didn't need to take. Oh, God. God. Okay, it's going to be fine. I don't know what decision we make now, as Dybala's going to line up a free kick. We're going to be a man short in centre mid, and this certainly is now going to be counter your way towards the end of this game. Let's see what they do with it. It is lifted in towards goal, and Hardecki blocks it off the line. And now Hazard brings down Vasquez there, what looked like it anyway. It's not going to be given. It's going to be all hands on deck here now. The centre mid is going to be awful, and it's really going to be hit them on the break. It really is going to be hit them on the break, as Kramaric now will try and instigate that said break. He'll find Diaby. Diaby now, what can he do? Nice footwork from Diaby. Oh, lovely footwork from Diaby. But he's asking the question of who's coming to help me. And he's managed to find his man in the end. Lucas Vasquez, who will whip that one in. Oh, it's not good enough. And that's where the empty gap is now in midfield. Everyone needs to get back quickly. That's where the empty gap is. As they're going to start coming forward now. And what can we do? That's lovely. That's lovely. And we're out of position now. We're in trouble as Hazard's bearing down on us. Sven Bender! Asensio scores. Asensio makes it 1-0 Real Madrid. And... oh, that's not good. It was always going to be hard with a man less. And we're just covering too many positions at once. Well, double sub. Silas and Amiri coming on. Isco and Kramaric coming off. I'd rather rest those two now. I think this is going to be a defensive performance to end the to end the game and kind of try and just take 1-0, and then we'll have to give it a right good go at their ground. I don't want to concede anymore, you know, that's for sure. It seems very negative, doesn't it? But when you've got a man sent off, I think we'll just take this here. Well, Arias now. He's going to find Silas. Silas is so good. Silas is so good. Oh, Courtois saves it. Courtois saves it. Thought that was his moment. He looks so sharp there. Diaby now has managed to find Palacios. Palacios. Oh, wow, what a ball. A ball. Silas, surely. Silas! Oh, yes! 1-1 Bayer Leverkusen. And I said we needed a little bit more pace up top. Silas has done it. It's a fantastic ball from Palacios. Silas just holds off on the run to keep himself onside. And there we go. 1-1. Oh, what a massive goal that might be for us to make it through to the next round. What a massive goal that might be. Oh, coming forward now. Carvajal, surely. They're going to score again, are they? Oh, wow. Off the post. I held my breath then a little bit. I held my breath a little bit there. Oh, my God. That scared the life out of me. Come on, so let's make a run, mate. Oh, Diaby on the ball now. What can we do with it? What can we do with it? I've got bodies. I've got bodies. I haven't got the correct bodies, though. Diaby now. Oh, my God. He's found Silas. Oh, what a save. What a save. He wasn't offside either. I can't believe he wasn't offside. Oh, God. This is crazy. This has become end-to-end this second half. Both making a sub. They're bringing on Aubameyang. The Barla's coming off. They're bringing on Aubameyang. We're bringing on Restos at left back. And they're bringing on Aubameyang. Okay. Yeah, seems fair. Well, Real Madrid here right towards the end of the game with Vinicius Jr. Restos is going to be on him. I'm pretty sure if they lose the ball there, the whistle will be blown. And we will be blowing up for full time. But the ball hasn't been lost. Paul Pogba. Sven Bender in the way again. But we're still playing football here, apparently. I don't know why. Paul Pogba now coming forward. Sven Bender again. And there we go. That'll be full time on what was an absolutely ridiculous game. Maximiliano getting himself sent off. Real Madrid going 1-0 up. And then Silas with an unbelievable goal right at the end. Right, boys. Well, before we play against Real Madrid again, we have got this game against Hoffenheim. Again, I'm going to play it. If we go well up, I will then sim until the end. But we really need to be winning these league games. So I'm going to actually play this one. We're going to go to up top as well. A bit of rotation, obviously, with Real Madrid coming up. But Maximiliano can start because he can't play in that Real Madrid game because he got himself sent off. Well, I'm fully expecting them to put up a good fight. But again, for it to be a good result, I feel like we're more than good enough to beat this side and hopefully comfortably. Comfortable enough to maybe sim it or even rest a couple of players. Well, they're piling forward now and it's 1-0. Well, maybe this won't be comfortable. It's 1-0 Hoffenheim. They pile forward. The ball was really strong on the ball. Unfortunately, I think it's... is it Perez? Can't get him off the ball. Lets himself get turned and lovely played in football and Hardecki can't get down to it. Well, that wasn't on the cards, and maybe this experience of having a comfortable result isn't going to happen for us in this one, because we're behind here. Barco now is going to be allowed to whip it in. Losada surely to equal it up, but it's not to be. It's not to be. What a beautiful ball in as well from Barco. And the youngster Losada, who has managed to bag a few goals this season, as his shot saved by Baumann. Rebic now, trying to find Losada, and I've got to be honest with you, Rebic is having an absolutely awful game. Now, he's had good matches for us, don't get me wrong, I've actually enjoyed really using him, but this is not one of them. He's having an absolute shocker at the minute. Every pass he's tried to play to Losada has gone wrong, and the whole point of this one is the link-up between the front players. We're not getting that at the minute, we're not getting that in the slightest. João Mario now is going to try and find Rebic, who will pull that back. And slide it across to Losada, who makes it 1-0. And there we go. Just as I talked about the link-up play not being there, the link-up play is there. And Losada gets the goal thanks to the assist from Rebic. Oh, God. Speak of the devil. And there we go. We'll have that all day long. Right back in the game. And I feel like maybe the game might open up for us a little bit more now. They've not been attacking as strongly, and we've started to get a little bit of a foothold. Well, Hoffenheim coming forward now towards the end of the half. But we'll win it back. And that'll be a free kick, will it? I can't believe that's been given by the referee. So they're going to have a free kick right at the end of the half. See what they can do with it. They're obviously going to try and score it. And that's why you put a player on the line. It's exactly why you put a player on the line. And we won't be allowed to break away because it'll be half-time and 1-1 at half-time. Well, I'd love a bigger second half from Rebic in this one. I really would. But I'm sure Hoffenheim will be having different ideas for this. They'll want to come out and they'll want to score goals. they'll want to be the team that goes on the front foot, and that's a bit frustrating that João Mario can't get that ball away. Again, he's not looked great in this one, which is a shame. He's not been a terrible signing, but I wouldn't say he's been key for us. Not a key cog at all. I think maybe he needs a bit longer to settle in as well, to be fair to him. It can take some players a little bit of time to settle, and he hasn't settled quickly. Losada now, though. If he finds that ball, they were in trouble. Well, Gervinho doing really well here, and this has been an extremely scrappy game of football. Jonathan Tah sticking with Gervinho and making it not easy for him, but they'll score anyway. Adamyan scores again. This is not a good performance from the boys, and this is not the way we want to be performing when you think that we've got Real Madrid next. Really isn't. I mean, and this is why we're third place and not climbing any higher. And I think this will be why we're third place come the end of the season. We've had a midweek game, and then we just can't do it a couple of days later with the rotated side. And I don't know if it's the rotated, side. They've been all right this season when we've rotated. There's some special players in here, but we certainly haven't done it in this one. Rebic will get to it again. They've been so good defensively. This three at the back is really an issue for me. Well, they're piling forward again now here, and they're going to outnumber us. I can guarantee you that. They've outnumbered us all game, and well done, Jonathan Tah. He's going to have his shirt pulled there, and the referee's not going to give it, and now we're going to lose the ball in a very dangerous position. Adamyan, who's caused a lot of problems today for us. Oliver Torres now on the ball, and it's just, where's the options? Where's my runners? Where's my winger? And it's just not good enough from the team. Really isn't. And again, the winger drops back. What are you dropping back for there, mate? Let's get the ball going. Let's get the runs going. Oliver Torres! Yes! 2-2. Oliver Torres with the goal. He's having a good season, I'll tell you that. With sub for us now, João Mario coming off and Paulinho both having lackluster performances down that right-hand side. So we're going to make the change. Almada will come on as well, which is nice to see him getting some game time. And hopefully we can kick on and get a third here. Maximilian Arnold now. He's got a runner in Amiri. Amiri takes it well. Oh, and goes right through. Oh, wow, what a goal from Amiri. That's the form we want from him. That is the form we want from Amiri. And that is fantastic. I thought with players so close to him, he wasn't going to be able to get through. I thought he was going to lose the ball when we played this pass. I'm not going to lie. And he's done brilliantly. And from a tight angle, he slots it home. The final sub, Rebic will come off. Not the greatest of games for him, but he had patches. The pass that led to the goal for Losada as well. But Silas will come on for this final stretch. That pace up top should worry them. They're coming forward now. We're going to have to stop him. It's in the dying embers of the game. Jonathan Tah will see that out for a corner. Oh, referee's still playing time here. I don't know why he's still playing time. But we're still playing out there. And oh, God, if they'd have scored, I'd have been so angry. Get that out, Ardeki. And we should see the referee blow up. And that was a really well hard-fought 3-2 victory for Leverkusen. And all my slating of the second-string side, they've actually come in pretty clutch. And the substitute, Amiri, making all the difference. Well, there we go, guys. It's the big one. It's the big one. Real Madrid take 2. 1-1, but advantage Real Madrid. They've got the away goal, and I have no idea how this is going to go. Honestly, I have no idea. If we do go out at this stage, I think it's a great performance from the boys in this first year being back in the Champions League. But I'd love to be able to nick this and just kind of be the surprise package of the Champions League this year and actually make it through. Well, here we go at this Santiago Bernabeu, and I am extremely excited, man. This feels amazing. This way the stadium looks, the Champions League flag in the centre of the pitch, just all the atmosphere in this is just absolutely superb. And here we go. What a massive game. Madrid are used to this stage. Madrid are used to being in this position. Madrid probably will expect to be going through. But we've given them a good game so far. Let's do it again without a player being sent off, of course. Also, I don't know if you'll notice, I won't notice this until after the full recording. I have changed the way I record this to display capture instead of game capture. I'm hoping that just pushes the quality a little bit more. And when I say quality, I just mean sharpness of video. I don't know if it will. I have no idea. But, if there's a couple of anomalies in this one, don't worry. It'll be changed in the next episode when we go back to game capture if I have a problem with this. But anyway, let's get into it. The songs right now that are ringing around this stadium, it is absolutely beautiful. I cannot explain how much the atmosphere can make a match. And wow, the atmosphere here is great as Ferland Mendy just makes us all look like idiots. But luckily for me, I've got Tap Soda on the pitch. He's going to fire that one forward, and I thought it was a nice move to break us forward, but unfortunately it didn't come off. Aaron Geese, though, getting a massive game for the club here. It would normally be Maximilian Arnold in that position as Dybala comes forward, but Aaron Geese deserves it. He's going to be the covering player. It's how Decky holds on to the ball there, and the last thing we want is to concede early. I can tell you that one. The last thing we need is to concede early. But we'll see what we could do now with Diaby. No, we won't. Isco's misplaced it. Familiar face in Isco, obviously, playing against his old club. I'm praying he gets a good performance in. Oh, Dybala's managed to break through, and surprisingly from Dybala there, that's not a very good ball. And Tap Soda now, he's going to move the ball forward out to Vasquez. I think Vasquez played for Real Madrid, didn't he? I don't know, I'm pretty sure he did. But Lucas Vasquez coming against his old club as well then. We just get the Real Madrid rejects. Is that how we're going to build this side? I don't mind. I consider them key players for us. Oh, no, Isco's still making that run. And then I know Vasquez is making that one. And this has been great play. And maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, so far, every time we've won the ball back, we lose it. And it's proving very difficult for me at the moment. We're having zero possession of the football. We're not finding space, although for the first time we are going to find some space. Is this just what happens? Every time I talk smack, we then start finding space, and Isco's going to have all the space in the world. Oh, well in, Carvajal. Well in, Carvajal. If he doesn't make that interception there, if he does not come back across, we are clean through. Tony Cruz now coming forward. We've done well there to nick the ball back. And finally, some separation. Diaby now. Isco. He's got options. Is he going to play in the right one? Oh, wow. What ball from Isco to find Kramaric. 1-0 Bayer Leverkusen. And what a clinical counter-attack. And what a ball. What a pass there from Isco. I can't believe it. The crowd are now silenced. The crowd are now silenced. And oh, I need to see this pass back from Isco. I need to see it. It seemed superb. Courtois could do nothing about this. Look at that ball. It is just inch perfect. Really is. And oh my God, I can't believe it. But we've taken the lead. We've taken the lead here against Real Madrid. And this is a great sign because they've been all over us. I think this is the first chance we've had. Oliver Torres there, still on the ball. Oh, he's managed to find Isco. What can Isco do? Oh, I thought that was in. It's going to be half-time, and I thought Isco had scored. And that might have sealed up the tie if he had done. I do think another goal, and it'll probably be game over. Oh, what a match so far. I mean, it's still all in the balance. Real Madrid were far the better team, but we find ourselves in the lead somehow, and that magic man in Kramaric, but it's been Isco coming back against his old club. Oh, well, what's the ref giving here? I can't believe he's given a penalty for this. Oh, we're going to face a penalty. It's so early in the second half as well. I don't understand why. I don't understand what the penalty's for. Let's look at this back rail quickly. I don't know. I don't think this is a pen. We'll have a closer look, though. We will have a closer look. So he's giving it for this. Tony Cruz coming forward. Jonathan Tah on Tony Cruz. I don't know, though. I think maybe if he'd have gotten down, it would have been... maybe it is. Dybala now is going to step up against Hardecki. Can Hardecki be a hero? We're about to find out. He's going to go right. He saved it. What is this? He's just done an Adoma Lookman as Dybala. And oh my God, we get away with it. We get away with it. They've even had a penalty now. And it's an absolutely disgracefully taken penalty. I'm not going to lie. It's an awful penalty from them. And yeah, we're still in the driver's seat here. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. And if Diaby is onside here, they're in trouble. Diaby is onside, but I've made a grave mistake. Or have I? Kramaric turns. Oh, tried to fire off the shot. Isco's got a bit of space now. He's going to try and play in Kramaric. It's not a bad ball again, you know. They've got a man back this time, though. Kramaric will pull it back for Isco to finish the game. Isco puts to bed against his old side. We're not going to celebrate, though. We're not going to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate, but he won't. And Isco, I think, might have finished this off now. And I think they're missing that penalty. Took the wind out of their sails. There was so much space. They all tracked Kramaric and no one tracked Isco. There we go. 2-0 here against Real Madrid in their own ground. They've missed a penalty. Oh, you couldn't call this. You really couldn't. Well, he's done brilliantly today as Isco, but he's run around like a madman. He's going to come off now. He's a little bit knackered. We're going to bring on a Mary, who got a goal in the last game for us. And at 3-1 up with 2 away goals, you feel confident here, don't you? Because I think they need 3. I think they need 3. In fact, I'm positive they need 3. So, I feel pretty confident here now. Oh, they're piling forward now. That's a terrible touch. Oh, I thought another pen was going to be given there. And that was a terrible touch from Dybala. And I don't know what they paid for him, but they might want some money back. They might want some money back because he's cost them in this one. He's missed a penalty, and that surely should have been a goal there if it weren't for an awful touch. That should have been another one as we go for something that's a little bit ridiculous. Dybala now coming forward. Hazard, well blocked by Arias. We've defended really well. Oh, what a save from Hardecki. How did we let Casemiro get that? He was offside anyway. Almada coming on now. Modric for them. Surprising thing is they haven't brought on Aubameyang. They need goals and they've left Aubameyang on the bench. Almada now, he's not been on the pitch long, but he will play in Vasquez here. Vasquez will chip that one forward to Amiri, and Amiri could have really rounded the game off there, could he? Maybe he had enough time to take a touch there, to be honest with you. Maybe he had enough time to take a touch, but it's quite far wide. Oh, we found Almada now. Almada really to put the nail in the coffin. And Real Madrid have been a disgrace here. Missing penalties, missing big chances. And they're not defending on the other end towards the back end of the game. Kramaric just waited and waited for the run as they stood off him. Almada comes on and scores another massive goal in his career for the club. And there we go. 3-0 here against Real Madrid. Looks way more comfortable than it actually was in hindsight, especially after that first half. But wow, I feel so relieved. And what a result for us as they'll kick off and surely it'll be full time. Surely it'll be full time. Surely? No, still 2 minutes to go. And now it is full time. And a 3-0 win against Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. Would you have thought that at the start of the season? And what was really weird is, Real Madrid just never brought on Aubameyang. They just never went more attacking. They just kind of stuck with what they had. And I think Dybala is probably a big key for why they didn't get a result here. Missing a penalty, taking heavy touches with key chances. And we'll take that all day long. 3-0 victory, and we're through to the next round. Well, the big question is, who will we actually be playing in the next round? Well, we know that instantly. We won't. Let's skip forward to the Frankfurt game, and we now know when we will be playing against Bayern Munich in the semi-final of the Champions League. A Bayern Munich double-header. We've got some business to get to first. We've got a cup semi-final against Leipzig, and we know how difficult we find Leipzig, and some league games to go. So we probably get the first away leg in the next episode. But anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe, smash the like button. I cannot believe that second leg there against Real Madrid. I thought it was going to be extremely difficult, but we got the business done. We're in the semi-final.